Good morning, darling. How are you this morning?
Good. Where are you? We've lost you. We can't see your beautiful face.
Oh, you can't see me. They've lost me, Kobe.
Turn on the lights.
The lights are on, doll.
You're doing it in the dark there, Jenny. We can't see you.
Darling, I can do it in touch. I don't know. The lights
there
are
you
on.
are.
Oh, there you are.
Kobe got two lights on there.
Goodies.
Oh, it looks so warm.
I don't know what's going on.
Missing one. Oh, yes, I'm missing one light, baby. I'll give you some more light. How's this?
We can see you now, Jen.
We can see.
Darling. But I want you to see me in my best light.
Oh.
No, look at that. I hope you can't see the wrinkles. So,
your hair is long.
My hair's very, very long, and I went outside. It's raining to chase the dog back in. So it's a little bit.
It doesn't clearly.
It's like a little bit flat on top, but you know what? I got personality, and I have a hairdressing salon just across the road from me. So, so I've made something very easy.
What you making for us?
You know, I'm making onion ring eggs. Parents are, you know, they're going to be at a loss. What do we do for the kids, etc., etc., etc. So this is what I'm going to do. Let me get my stove on. So while we talk, I just want to get the pan ready. It's literally, you take an onion, look for big onions, okay? Put some lovely olive oil, sunflower oil, whatever it is that blows your hair back, and makes your mouth love you. And then I take the biggest onions I can find, and I cut thick rings, and then I take out the center. And then what you do is you blanch them in some hot water, in boiling water, just to collapse them so they're like this. And put them into your pan, like so. And then just beat up some eggs. What I've done here, I've got some peas. Tori, you'll love this. It's got peas. You can put any kind of herbs with it, and cheese, and salt, and some lovely pepper with it. And you put it into the oven, and you just bake it off. It takes a couple of minutes in the oven. And then what I've done on the side, yes.
After you've blanched the onions, you then dry them, I'd imagine.
I just let them on a bit of paper towel.
Okay.
And now you can see my onions are starting to bubble up a little bit. You'll see a bit of action happening here, which is going to tell me it's time. You can season your eggs with anything you want. You can actually chop bacon into it. You can put anything into it that you want to. I'm keeping it vegetarian today, but I have for you, Julian, a sausage. Which I'm going to slice and put over the top, okay? So if you have vegetarians, you can just put the meat on top, not inside.
What kind of sausage is that?
Oh, darling, this is a Brockwurst. Very nice. But you can use Vienna's, you can eat anything. Yeah, it's German. Now have a look here. My eggs, I can hear the water. I can hear the oil starting to sizzle. So in I go.
Are you pouring it inside the onion ring?
Yeah. Now if I wanted to, there's always one person in the house that's fussy. So if I really, really wanted to, I could break an egg into it, and they could just have a plain egg.
Is that just
the
onion
yolk? Ring? Yeah, it's a bit of white and a bit of yolk. And then you can put a top on it. You don't have to. I just put a top on it for a couple of minutes. And then once the bottom is set, I just stick it into an oven. Boom. Bob's your auntie, Bob's your uncle. Kids can get involved here. You can actually involve the children. They can chop up some parsley. They can chop up, they can grate the cheese depending on obviously how old they are and how clever they are in the kitchen, because you don't want them hurting. I shouldn't say clever, but how able they are to work in the kitchen. You don't want them like grating their fingers, the little ones hurt themselves. And then sausage. Take a little bit of sausage. Do you like a little bit or a lot? It depends on you. Do you like it thick? Do you like it thin? I must say I like the big sausage as opposed to a Vienna. I know you don't like sausage, Tara. You can have a soya sausage. Okay?
You get soya sausage.
I know. So you do. You get soya sausage. You even get sausage made from mushrooms. So there are so many new products on the market.
Yeah. So this one I'm going to just layer with a little bit of sausage. This is Julian's one. Look at that, darling. You can do
yours
ham
is the one
if
with
you
the
want
sausage.
to. Yes, Jules, a nice big fat one. Look at that. So you can see, look at the egg is already starting to cook. This is already starting to set. And then what we do is we just take it straight to the oven just to finish off the top. And there you have it. It's delicious. It's easy.
Is it on
something
grill
different.
in the oven?
No, I just put it on like, I'll now put it on like 180 preheated and just let it go until you go like this and you can see the top is set and they're ready.
For how long
If
in
you
the
don't
oven?
have a pan that can go
5 to
directly
7.
from the stove, if you don't have a pan that can go
then we do
directly
this,
into the
Tara.
oven,
Then you can just take a baking dish, but then you must make sure that the bottom is set. Otherwise, you're going to lose your mind and your egg mixture. Otherwise, you know what? These ones, to be honest, I did with the lid on. You know why? You don't need an oven to do it. So you just put the lid on it and let it steam, switch off and walk away and go and do something. And remember, there's not a vicious high heat because the egg burns very, very quickly. So here, that's what you have here. Now, if you really want to be a slim yan, you could, Elise Skricker says something fun to do during the holidays. Absolutely. Now, if you want to be a slim yan, you could do this and turn it into a lovely big pan omelette. See? Look at that. Just something different. And the children are going to love it.
And if
So
the
it's just
children are
another
like
way.
Aiden, if the children are like Aiden and they don't like peas,
Oh, well, then you just tell them to shut the front door. No, you could put meat in it. I mean, really, Aiden. Aiden kills me. You know, I can't believe he's such a healthy boy. And he doesn't like his peas and his beans and all of that stuff. And then you end up with this. Just have a look at this. It's beautifully set. Onion is so delicious because it just infuses this whole thing with flavor. And then you can just garnish up the plate beautifully and bring it to the table and serve it. What do you think?
Can you please add that to the Yamsha's breakfast table?
Well, I don't know about that, but we just know, because you know what, these things take time, and you know what customers are like. They don't want to wait.
So how much time in total did it take you to from start to finish?
Well, this from start to finish, I would say 15 to 20 minutes.
Including oven?
Oven, yeah. If you put it in the oven, it's quick, because then you don't have to wait for the bottom before moving it, see? But doesn't that look glorious and gorgeous? And to eat. Morning, Miss Jenny and breakfast team. My boys discovered Italian herbs and cinnamon. How fantastic. That's from Elisa Ascon. Do you know that cinnamon is just the most incredible healthy spice? So I'm very proud of you, Mama. And mixed herbs, try them dry and fresh as well. Fresh ones are fabulous, and you always put them in at the end of the meal. So there you have it. Can you tell me, Julian, and you too, Tara, maybe you can have a couple of suggestions of how you would fill yours, or what you would like to see in yours besides the sausage.
I would like to add some mushroom, I think. Some
mushroom would be
my
amazing.
chilies. Ooh, chopped up bird's eye chilies.
Oh,
that's
baby.
going to go down well.
Yes, that will go down exceptionally.
That's what I would add.
I would like to try
my
it with
garlic
bacon
chili.
too, Jen.
Chop bacon. Make
Like
the bacon
diced
crispy,
bacon.
cook it crispy, then chop it nice and fine so that it goes into the egg. And if you want to, you can add a nice big fat bunch of bacon on the side as well. This is lovely with cherry tomatoes on the side. Or what you can do is, there's a French omelette that they make in Provence. And what they do is they beat the eggs and then they'll cook the mushroom on the side. You chop it fine, take tomato, remove the seeds, chop that fine, you cook that fine, and they actually beat it into the egg. So you can have all these different fillings that go into it. It's really nice. But I'm going to make that omelette stack maybe next week. You're going to go mad.
Why would you remove the tomato
seeds? Because very watery. Very watery.
Okay.
You don't want it to be too watery. And then what you do is you hoy them in the garden or a flower pot, and you'll have tomatoes, because tomatoes are the most, they say that even at the sewage plant, those tomato seeds are indestructible. So you must hoy them in throw them in your garden. Esme, good morning, darling. There's our little Esme. Dion Roddy, she's always there. She's always supporting us. I love her. Look here.
Dion Roddy.
Esme, yes. She said, good morning, Mama. Look here.
Who's going to eat that now?
I don't know. My friend's neighbor. I have people knocking on the door every 5 minutes. I know they'll love this. I do.
Can you not send some for Ryan?
No, Ryan. I won't see Ryan today, but
we lost Jenny for a second. That does look delicious.
But now for me, like such a big onion ring, like I can't imagine it being fully cooked. Like I almost feel like onion rings must be deep fried. You know what I mean?
I love onion rings, but I think maybe because she put the lid on, it kind of steams a little
and the blanching
that way.
Yeah, that really does help. But then you were just saying about Ryan, you've got to see this grandchild of Alexi, Alan Morris. This child is cooking, you know?
You're kidding me.
I'm not joking. I'll send you a video. Her mother is tempering spices, puts them in the pestle and mortar, and Alexi is pounding away. She takes the olive oil. I don't know, she's got a thing with this bottle, and she helps Mummy put them all over the roast potatoes. It's too cute for words. She goes to the pantry. She tells Lindsay what she wants to eat. She goes to the pantry, brings a sweet potato. She hugs it and tells her, goes to the freezer. She wants peas and corn for breakfast. Just a sweet thing. Can you believe it? Avocado for skillet, edamames, anything this child loves. That is going to be a future chef. I'm telling you now. So I'm very proud. Of
course you are.
My genetic. And look, Lindsay loves food too. And her mom's a very good cook as well. We both call Jenny. But I'm very proud of that baby. Oh, yes.
Did Tara meet Ryan? I don't think so.
I met my baby boy. Oh, he's such a good soul. All my boys are wonderful. They're gorgeous.
He's a man.
How many boys are there?
I don't have enough. Now I have 3. I wish I had a daughter. I've got 3. I've got 3 sons, and they're all beautiful souls. They're good children.
Oh, thank goodness you didn't have a daughter.
Why?
Imagine she was like you.
Oh my goodness, darling, the world would be a better place. I'd have a replacement. Can you imagine? 2 for the price of 1.
Yeah.
So here we go. Frittata, your baby frittatas, and I just want you to keep safe, keep warm. And Jules, you should try this, but don't be impatient. Give it time.
I know. I'm so lazy.
I know, you are. No, you're not lazy. You're impatient.
Do we have to use yellow onions, or can we use red onion?
If you can find nice big ones, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. You mostly find the yellow onion has the biggest, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
And any sausage, Tara, you can use mushroom, you can use soya. Julian, you can use turinga, you can use, what is this one called? Whatever. But there are beautiful sausages
those
on the
big
market.
Russian sausages.
Oh, yes, all juicy when you bite it. Yum, yum. Yes,
I must be honest, I'm very, almost boring and plain and traditional. I love a good boerewors. For me, that is sausage.
Oh, no, me too. I love it. Oh, yes, I love boerewors. I love boerewors. Boerewors loves me. Nice. A good
Thank you,
quality
Jennifer.
one.
I'm going to try it. I'll make a video if I try it and I'll send it.
Yeah, that's good. Yes, absolutely. So stay warm. Give this a try, children. Don't mess up mommy's kitchen too much, and parents, keep your hat on because you've got 3 weeks.
Bye, Jenny. Love you.
Bye-bye, darling. Love you.
Bye.